In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Evan Mobley and how he is a modern big man and how I think he's going to be a fantastic player in the NBA. Let's get down, let's check out Evan Mobley and some of his amazing skills that you can incorporate into your game as well. Okay, so in this first clip, we have the go-ahead pass to the mid-post player with Evan Mobley cutting down as the trailer towards a massive dunk. Let's actually break this down and see why this is actually amazing. So this is not just about Evan Mobley in this clip. This is about what I've always told my teammates when I was a player to always look for. Get that ball advanced down the court quickly, and then look for the center who is cutting down the middle of the court as the trailer, because usually the defensive player is not going to be able to be either caught up with me or with that center, or they may be caught out of position, which will allow you to finish with a massive dunk. We do also see Mobley in the low post. He then is able to get a triple team, and he's able to find a player, pass to that player who's cutting back door to finish with a slam dunk. This is something that you would not normally see with a center who gets triple teamed, keeping his head up into the air, looking for the pass, seeing a very smart player who was cutting back door. Hey, he could have sat out here and waited for the lob pass to come out, but no, he was smart. He wanted a shot that was 100% going to go in, and that was a dunk. Now, Evan Mobley is actually very good in the screen and roll, as we can see right here. After that screen and roll, he is rolling off. He has his hands up. He is looking at the player who has the ball. He is looking to get that ball, and this is what every single player needs to do. He then looks at the net as soon as he catches that ball. Before he even lands, he is getting ready to attack, either to shoot or to go in for a fantastic layup. Now, watch this. When he catches that ball, he has his head up. He sees the defender, he sees the rim. He's also able to see everyone else on the court. From there, he lands and goes in for a shot fake and gets that player off the ground. This is what you need to do. As soon as you land, you need to be in attack mode. Make a fake of some kind. Attack the net. Here, watch what he does. One step, one dribble, hop, land on both. That way you have balance. If this defender is going to hit you in the air, you are going to be stronger with 2 feet than one, and you're able to finish much easier, and that's what we see here. Now, even coming off of a screen and roll here, he comes off, his hedging player was hedging quite far. The weak side was not defending him and was more worried about a three-point shooter out on the perimeter, which allowed him to, Evan Mobley, to have a wide open dunk, and that cannot happen if you're the defensive team, but if you are the offensive player, you need to be ready to see the mistakes that defenses are going to be making. We can see it really clearly here. His man was caught way out of position. We then have another player here who was more worried about a three-point shot, and then this weak side player was not rotating over to play help defense, and by setting up an alley-oop, you're basically allowing your teammate, in this case, Evan Mobley, to not have to land. He can go straight up for the shot. Evan Mobley is able to make also defensive plays, and then he's able to transition into the offensive side, and then he's able to see players who were cutting on the other side of the court who can be wide open for the alley-oop slam. Now, I really want to show you this. This is a 7-foot center. This is somebody who is very tall. Traditionally, not somebody who can handle the ball or pass. Watch this. That pass is perfect. There is only one thing that he could have been even more perfect on, and was to be about a foot higher so that it would hit the bottom of that backboard. That's generally where you want to aim, but at the same time, that was set perfectly for his teammate, and that teammate was able to finish with a slam. The only reason why I say perfect would have been hitting the bottom of the backboard is because if this player was to miss the alley-oop, at least if he was to miss it, it would hit the bottom of the backboard and still be in play and not have sailed out of bounds. But at the same time, this is so close and so good for a 7-footer that, believe me, he is going to be a fantastic player in the NBA. He also has very good post moves. Here he is posting up his man, does a jump stop towards the middle, goes up for the hook shot, makes that shot, bounces around a bit, but he makes that shot. He is very, very good. Does that hop step, lands on both. You really want to land on both here. Now, when he goes up, he has his left hand slightly forward. If he could bring it up a bit higher, it would make his hook shot a much easier shot because it would be harder for that defender to block it. Let's also not forget that he can also shoot the ball. Many teams will double team down low and allow a 7-footer to have a wide open shot. And we can see here that if teams decide to do that in the NBA, he can stretch out to the 3-point line and make that shot. He also is very good with body control in the air. So here he is coming off of the screen. He gets his arms behind his body, kicks that left leg down. That left leg, when you kick it down, you really want to be on your toes. You do not want to go heel toe or flat footed here. You want it to be on your toes. You want to go heel toe on the right foot, which is what we see here, and then you want to go toe only on your left foot. Now that's going to allow him to have the body control to slam it down with one hand. He's able to reach way back and get this. And you know what? That is a very flashy dunk, but on the same time, that does show that he has a lot of body control, and that is key if you're looking to play at a high level. He's also a very good passer. Here we see him get double, triple teamed. He's able to get that pass through to his teammate for a wide open or slightly contested layup. Here's the last clip I want to show you. Here he is running the court. He's got enough body control to spin around the player who is going to try and take a potential charge on him, and he's able to finish with a hook shot. This is very, very good. He catches that ball. As soon as he catches it, he looks up. He wants to see what the defense is doing. He has that peripheral vision. He sees that there's a 3-player wall, but this player is more up to stay up here, and then this player is more worried about the 3-point shooter on this side, so it's really just a one-on-one situation. One dribble is all you need. Spin around, and then you can go in for that hook shot. He could have, if he didn't feel comfortable, kick it out to here, but he was able to finish with that hook shot, and I think that's one of his go-to moves when he gets to the NBA. I think that Evan Mobley is going to be a fantastic future center. He's not going to be the type of center that sits only in the low post. He can stretch it out to the 3, and he can also run the full court. This would be a great player for the Toronto Raptors to pick up if they get a high enough draft pick, but I am still siding with Jalen Green being the better decision for most teams if they're looking for a player who can really push the pace of the court. I think Jalen Green is a top 3 player, and I think that Evan Mobley is also a top 3 or 4 player as well. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to go check out all of the equipment that I use down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.